Okay, so we got the Mantis and everything else done. Cool beans. Alright, so how far can I jump? That's what's the real important thing. Okay, eyewitness. Hadrian outside of Mass District. Show it on the map. Talk to Sergeant Young. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, we'll land here. I am the Mantis. I have come out of hiding.
So, were you eating at the Sagebrook? Or is it just a quick snap from the Terror Group?
There have been fabled tales about the Mantis. Fucking... Hello. Back the fuck up.
Stay safe out there.
I was about to say. The fuck away from me. I'll put a hole in you, bitch. Oh, here's a tram station. I want to go to the residential district, actually. Am I gonna have to sacrifice my fucking cool guy shit for...
I'm sure you already know. There's something to be said.
What do you got for sale, bitch?
Of armament in the settled
Anything new? Weapons. The Assassin's Grendel. 4. 1357. Large battery. Semi-auto. Trail compensator. Man, y'all don't got shit. I got 12 grand in credits though. I want to sell you shit now. Sell you that. I'm gonna sell you this. Yeah, but the only thing is that I have a fuckload of rounds for that. Wait, do you have this ammunition? I'm gonna sell you that. Because I love my Maelstrom, don't get me wrong. I love my Maelstrom. But... holy... it is just not cutting... I do not like the cut of its jib, as we say. Sell from ship inventory. I would like to sell you this and this. And I would like to buy some ammunition from you. And I would like to buy these from you, and I would like to buy these from you. Uh-huh. Heavy particle fuses. I will sell you ammo. I can't use these. Nor can I use these. Nor can I use this. Or this. Or that. Or this. Or that. But if you have 43 Ultra Mags, that would be just fantastic. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to put my Maverick away. Can I fucking help you, bitch? I'm the fucking Mantis, bitch. Fucking what of it? God, doesn't it feel good to have, like, sound all the time now? Uh-oh, I got caught on something. Wait, can I land on the lily pad? No. Worst game ever. Okay.
Captain! Over here!
Hello.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But
Okay.
listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head over there.
Oh God.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
Okay.
I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon. One-time admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated in old Earth Reckoning. A title he earned.
Okay.
The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians.
So that's why you got the crazy
Secure the
eyes?
leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Ve Victus.
Would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Free Star Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
Oh.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Free Star Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Oh, okay. Not sure I can blame him. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were paragons of virtue. Wow, and I thought my family was messed up. What did your father do to merit being
He
executed?
had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne.
Well,
A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC.
okay.
But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Oh. Well, you're not your dad. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
What are the risks?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous. It probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Okay. Any suggestions?
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
Something tells me that this bitch is not fucking... You're gonna do some fucked up shit, aren't you?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red
Oh.
Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mine before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Okay. Let's find out. I'm not
We
here.
never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead.
Okay.
Until his defeat during the Colony War, though. He was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Vivictus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Okay. Don't have any questions, no.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just let us go into the elevator. Cabinet chamber. Oh boy. We're part of politics now. Oh boy, my favorite. Oh god.
Welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
Yes.
You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
You're welcome. Just following orders.
Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have two petitioners here making a
I want a raise.
surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you.
Oh boy.
Perhaps you could summarize for the cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Okay. We need archival data to find a way to stop a possible terramorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack
Oh boy.
seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation
fuck?
of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Essene has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Yeah. I only know what I was told. It's tissue matched ones from Londinium.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the asset request. Yes, if the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terranorth program failure. The data is not dangerous.
It doesn't matter if it can be weaponized or not. The archives need to remain sealed for now. There's no
Sarah!
reason to rush into a decision.
Shut the fuck up!
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you're here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
Oh no.
What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's
Oh god,
happening?
terramorphs.
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
I fucking knew it.
Terramorphs.
Terramorphs.
One moment, please.
More attacks. Just as predicted.
Oh no, I got rid of the ammo for this. Oh no, it takes the 3 kilovolt laser. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I made an oopsie in my fucking pants.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, Order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. The nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Might take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Okay.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Cool. Let's go. Let's go fuck some shit up.
You! The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! What are you doing? We're trying to fire, Captain! I'm on a roll!
Equip the EM weapon. What the fuck? Okay. Equip followers with EM weapons to engage non-lethally. Ow! Fucking bitch.
Stun them! Do it now!
What?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Did they?
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Okay. Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Okay. We're going to the spaceport. I'm gonna go fuck some shit up. Y'all better not be fucking up my ship.
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's
Has
move!
been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up! Don't just stand there! Good!
Captain! All should be okay! It's not real! Whatever you're experiencing right now is not real! You have to put down that door!
Yeah.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. No? One fire team to spare.
I have a fucking Desert Eagle in a dream.
Can't risk them taking over any more money. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Okay. Fire team lead.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
Don't you have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Yeah. Are you sure?
We're not afraid. But we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
Yeah. We'll handle this.
Your call. We're on the line.
Alright, cool. Thanks. Thanks for just agreeing with me. Big preach. Y'all better not be fucking with my shit. Die, bitch. Ah. Die, ho. No, I don't think so. Die. No.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I get some fucking shit, too.
If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
They carry adhesive on them? I'm running while over encumbered. Wait, didn't I level up? I did. I leveled up like twice. Increase. Hell yeah. I want that. And I want adds an optional zoom to the hand scanner, and the scan distance is increased to 20 meters. I will take it. Oh, fuck. What's up, homie?
Guess they weren't kidding about you, too. Let's put the right people in the right place.
Yes.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your home.
Yeah, don't come out yet. Ugh. Don't worry, everyone. No one is dead.
Whole building's on lockdown.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people... Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to
Subsequent?
accomplish those goals,
Hold
to
on.
meet the right people in the right places.
Hold on a minute.
As such,
One
the
moment.
Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Of course. Tell me what I'm getting first and I'll consider it. Oh, I could be such a dickhead. I can't be your representative. I'm just some Vanguard nobody.
We see your atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Oh.
So, will you help us?
You can count on
I'm
me.
glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives.
Okay.
You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
350. Oh, I got another fucking skill point. Woo! What do I get? Research. Resources required to craft items is reduced by 10%. Oh, I just did that. Let's go with... Let's go with medicine. Yes! God! Makes me so happy that I'm able to do that now. Oh! I wanted to get that one. Damn it. Alright, well...
Tim and Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
Okay, cool. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna call it a $1.50 with y'all. So I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.